The Lindell Series 69 is a channel strip based on the Helios 69 with the inclusion of the 760 compressor expander. It's a different flavor than your SSL, Neve and API emulations. I took this plugin for a spin, and besides having good features, there are some things to consider when using the Lindell 69. This Lindell has the Brainworks patented TMT randomizing technology inside, just as with their other channel strips. What Lindell has done very cleverly is that this TMT can be randomized for all instances at the same time. That also means that every instance of the plugin can communicate with each other. You can link 4 functions in this menu in all instances. It would have been cool to link the drive like you can on some Sonimus plugins. In default, the plugin has a high and low end roll-off, as you can see here. This results in what some would call a warmer sound and others duller. What is excellent is that this plugin has a unity gain option for the drive. That means the audio level stays the same, no matter how little or how much drive you dial in. But with the Lindell 69 you have to be careful with how much you push this drive. Let me demonstrate. Here's the snare and let me drive it into saturation, giving you this barking sound. And when you run hot and turn up, for instance, the low end, you get more of this saturation. To a lesser extent, this also happens in the mid frequencies. There's less energy here, so not as obvious. This has a huge impact on the sound. In the saturation, third order harmonics are more dominant than the second order ones. This gives a more aggressive sound, and maybe that's why some users of this plugin mention they find this plugin sounds more flat than three-dimensional. Lindell has removed the typical low-end boost of the Helios EQ bands, but the high-pass filters are resonant. Little bit Pultec style. The low-end boost is over an extensive range. Little boosts will give results immediately. When you turn the dial down, you get more high passing. Every lower value will result in increasing the cutoff frequency of the high pass. The high band can add a nice smooth boost.
Your love takes all of my time, takes up all my time. Your love takes all of my time, takes up all my time. Your love takes all of my time, takes up all my time. Your love takes all of my time, takes up all my time. Your love takes all of my.
The mid band is best described as musical, but be careful when you push it.
Your love takes all of my time, takes up all my time.
That saturation is happening quickly.
Your love takes all of my time, takes up all my time.
The musical sound is mainly because the bandwidth is extensive, easily over 4 octaves. That width is smaller in cut mode and narrows a bit when you cut a lot. The EQ can be placed before or after the dynamics section. And in here the compressor can give a rather thick sound. It has some additional features like niveau, which gives a more transparent compression behavior. And smash, which adds a whopping 20 decibel of input gain to the compressor, resulting in smash. I can be short about the expander and gate. It's decent but nothing special, and it doesn't gate deep enough. There's a built-in limiter as well, so besides the ability to drive this plugin into saturation and clipping, you also have limiting. That's a neat feature. The user interface is mostly fine. As you can see, there's a visual inconsistency with the white dials. It somewhat flickers. And I don't understand why they chose this tiny font in this big empty square for the TMT section. According to the manual, the output level is placed before the last amplification stage and output transformer, so it has an impact on the harmonics. My ears and plugin doctor don't hear that. The boost is very linear over all harmonics and root tone, so for me this is a clean gain change. Weird. There's also a Masterbus version of the Lindell 69, and I can be short about that one as well. It's completely unnecessary. It holds no extra value over the channel strip. Weird again. This channel strip might give a flavor you didn't have in your ever-expanding plugin list, but I think many of the features and sound is already covered in what Plugin Alliance has on offer. Like the SSL channel strips they have. Find my comparison between the 4000E, G and 9000J in the video, which is displayed on screen and linked in the description below.